Hello, my name is Aisha Denny. I work at Creekside High School. I teach physics and earth systems.
Hi, I'm Professor Mayer. I'm a professor here at the Mechanical School, Georgia Institute of Technology. My areas are in solar power systems and micromanufacturing.
The way that the students learn, or the way that we teach science, is so disconnected from what's really going on. And so being here allows us to really put all of these concepts together. And the graduate students, the professors, they're already thinking on that level. And so, it was to actually see the science really being used. You really realize that science, that technology really is science that's being used. And it's not so theoretical here. It's really practical. And the students were able to see that too. It was like so many light bulb moments this summer as we were, going through the process of, calculating joules into actually charging a battery. It was real stuff.
My name is Crystal and I'm going to be a senior.
My name is Diane Carroll and I'm going to be a junior.
My name is Darnese and I will be a sophomore.
Okay, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to use the sun to generate electricity. And what we have is an open system, and we are using the sun to try and boil water so we can turn the turbine using steam.
What this system is doing?
I know exactly what this is.
Okay.
I love this one. Okay.
All right, so why don't you tell us about this system? So this is a force-fed open system.
Yes.
Why don't you explain the different components?
Okay, this is our boiler right there, and it's under the concentrator. But these wires are connected to a battery. So when you touch it to the battery, it's a motor in here that circulates the water, and it like comes out of here, out of this bottle full of water, and goes into this boiler. It boils it, and steam comes out that side.
So that's actually producing power right there. Oops. Boy.
Again.
Good afternoon. My name is Toki Seegers. I am the quality manager. I work for DuPont Crop Protection in Valdosta, Georgia. We make herbicides, fungicides, and insecticides on this site. We had 2 student teachers with the GIFT program working in our lab this summer.
Well, my name is Rob Jones. I work at Brooks County High, teaching a collab class, physical science, biology, sometimes environmental science.
My name is Rebecca Hutfils, and I teach 10th grade physical science at Valdosta High School here in Valdosta, Georgia. This summer I had the opportunity to work as a GIFT fellow with DuPont Manufacturing here in Valdosta in their Crop Protection Division Quality Control Lab. Essentially what they do there is they take samples from the big large cookings of chemicals in the back in the main plant, and they tell them how close they are to the specific formula. It was a fascinating experience where we tested all of their products before shipment. We were able to determine particle size, copper assays. It was fascinating, wonderful experience using all kinds of different lab techniques, new and old.
We introduced a new test method and new instruments to the lab, so they were very helpful with doing all the analytical testing while the other lab technicians were running the daily samples here.
There are scales that are so sensitive that you can turn on lights, and the heat change on those scales will actually change the measurements, the weight measurements on those scales. So you've got to be specific, and you've got to be very, very, very calculated and very exact when you do those tests. And lab skills teach you those skills that can translate into jobs and working later on, specifically in this case for DuPont. So that would be great if we could do that, if we could translate those skills in the lab that we teach into later on having a vocation that puts them to work.
I look forward to taking my experience here with the GIFT program back to my students and enriching their educational experience.
Would love to continue this partnership with the GIFT program, as I really think this has brought a positive experience to everybody involved here in the lab.